Hi everyone, welcome back. I am happy to be back, and I'm not gonna lie, I, my brain is super foggy this morning, but I really felt like I needed to get on here and make a video. I think my goal is to do either every day or every other day, but I also don't want to waste your time and upload content or upload something that is not, valuable to you or to me. And so I genuinely don't know if this video is going to be valuable. So I'm just going to kind of stick it out and just see if anything flows out from doing this conversation um, with myself until I start getting comments or feedbacks from you all. But I did write down some points. I'm going to try to be a little bit more professional, a little bit more organized. So I wrote down some things that I did want to discuss or just kind of talk out. Want to talk to y'all real quick about where I'm at mentally today. So today was not a good morning. It is 9:30 on a Tuesday, but it's technically my Monday because I was off work yesterday. And it's not been a good day. My infant, my 11-month-old, has another double ear infection. I've been hearing, and from the pediatrician, has been saying that the amoxicillin antibiotics, there's a lot of patients that are building a resistant to it, and this has been her fourth double ear infection within the last at least 6 months, for sure. She's already been on amoxicillin antibiotics um, 3 times, and either she has serious issues and we need to go visit an ENT, or her body has built a resistance to the amoxicillin. So the pediatrician gave her a different antibiotic. We're going to go through that and wait about 2 or 3 weeks to see if it finally clears up. Anyways, needless prayers appreciated. But my poor girl, she has not been sleeping through the night. And it has been so exhausting. Like, my husband helps out a lot, especially at nighttime, because I am not a super fine. I don't want to lie, but I don't think that I'm like super cranky, except for if I have been consistently not sleeping well. If I'm not sleeping well and I have so much to do during the day, I am a crank and I can't help it. Like when my body is tired, like I need to rest. And yesterday was supposed to be that day for me. I was supposed to just my daughter had a parent teacher conference, but that thing was like less than 30 minutes long, and so I took the whole day off of work so that I could get some chores done or just kind of maybe relax and just take care of me. But since Sunday night, my daughter, my infant, my 11-month-old didn't sleep. She cried the entire morning when we got up and started getting the kids ready for school. And I mean, inconsolable. Like, I have to get the girls ready for school. I have three, or two, and then her. So like, it's not like I could sit here and hold her the whole time. And I'm trying to teach my other two daughters to start being more independent. Put your own shoes on, put your own jacket on, go grab your backpack. And some of these things they can do. Some of these things they're excited to do. And then sometimes they wake up in the morning and they're just like, "You put my shoes on," or tell tell my other sister. I'm sorry, I don't want to give out names yet, but they just start kind of arguing, and like, so there's just resistance sometimes in the morning because they're just cranky and tired as well. And so it's like me battling with 3 kids, and then we have this little puppy girl dog who she just also thinks that she deserves all the attention in the world, and right now she's fourth on my priority list. But we're getting better. Like, I'm trying to teach her that, hey, mama loves you too, little puppy, but I got human beings that need to get to school and, whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling. But, so that was yesterday morning. It was pretty hectic. She cried the whole time, from getting her in her car seat to the 12 to 15 minute drive that it takes us to get to I drop my oldest daughter off at her preschool, and then I take my other two like 3-5 minutes down the road to their daycare, and she cried the entire time. As soon as I got her out of her car seat, she was fine. She was smiling. What am I saying? Why am I lying? I dropped off my my middle child at daycare, and then I just decided that I'm taking my infant, my 11-month-old, to the doctor. I told my husband, like, dude, I cannot do this. Like, I'm going crazy. I don't know what's wrong with her, but we got to go figure it out. No fever, no cough, a little bit of a runny nose, a little bit of a congestion. Appetite's been good. She's been having healthy bowel movements and stuff. So I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, I'm just gonna take her. And I had this underlining feeling that, yeah, maybe it is an ear infection that we can't really see, but I also kind of thought, like, man, is she just getting spoiled? Does she just want, like, to be comforted for no reason? Is she transitioning? Is she teething? You know, at this point, is my fourth baby, so I'm like, I feel like I should know what's wrong with my daughter. So at 8 o'clock, the urgent care clinic opened. I got there. There was like nobody there in the waiting room, so I got checked in pretty quick, and then had to wait for like 45 minutes for the doctor to come in. And my daughter, she was a little bit comforted, still crying a lot. And it was just kind of like I was hot, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting there holding her because I don't put her in her car seat anymore because she's at the age where she's starting to walk. So I feel comfortable letting her down. Anyway, so the pediatrician comes in, checks her out. She's like, yeah, both of her ears are pretty bad. So she's, just been really uncomfortable. And of course, I felt horrible. So that took most of the morning, and so then I had to go to to the pharmacy inside of Target. And I get her medication. I hadn't had any coffee, so I grabbed me some coffee, went to Chick-fil-A for breakfast because I'm like, you know what? I deserve a good meal. So I sat in my car till from like about 9:30 till about 10:30, eating breakfast and watching TV on my phone, because I had to be at my daughter's school for the conference at 10:30, and I didn't want to come home, get comfortable, and have to leave again. Went to my daughter's conference, had a really good interaction there. She's been doing so great. I'm so proud of her. Got home around 12:30. I think I took a shower first, and then I gave the puppy, her name is Hazel, I gave Hazel a bath as well. I mopped inside the house. I cleaned my floors. I cleaned that laundry room. I don't know if I told you guys about the laundry room that's been so filthy and dirty. I finally mopped over there because it stopped raining, but then it's raining now, so it's probably just as messy as it was before I mopped it, which is why I didn't mop it, because I'm like, it's just going to get dirty again, but whatever. Like, I mopped it and got it off of my list. Okay, and then from about 1 to 3, 1 to 3 o'clock, I would say, I sat on the couch and I watched a few episodes of TV, relaxed, and then at 3:30, I got extremely sleepy. I got so tired. So I took a nap, but I knew, like, oh my God, I'm just going to have to get up in like 30 minutes to go get my children, and it's going to be crazy from there. And so exactly that happened. I fell asleep for 30-45 minutes, woke up super cranky, went to go get my daughters, came home, did dinner. Very productive evening, I would say. Did dinner, washed bottles, washed dishes. Again, my floors were mopped and clean. Packed my girls' lunch for the next day. By 7 p.m., I was sitting down watching Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And then like at 9:30, when the main event was over, I laid down and I tried to go to sleep. I went to sleep. Got into a great deep sleep. Normally I watch my phone until about 11 p.m. because I like watching these lawn care videos, because it helps me relax and it's very satisfying. Fell into a good sleep, and then around 11 p.m. my baby, starts crying. Sometimes when she cries, she can put herself back to sleep. She'll find her little pacifier, her little binky, and then she'll go back to sleep. Not yesterday. Another thing you're learning about me now is I use a CPAP machine. I've only been on it since early December. December 5th, I actually remember because it's, yeah. Um, so I get so frustrated when I'm in a deep sleep, and, or, when I'm asleep and I'm already comfortable and I got this little crazy CPAP mask on, and then she starts crying and I have to get uncomfortable and take it off, turn the machine off, take off the mask, go pick her up. And so I am not proud of this, but I was so cranky last night because I'm so tired. I was so tired. So I am so embarrassed to say this. I texted my husband and I was like, you need to come get your daughter. Like, I'm so freaking tired of this. Like, I just need to sleep. And of course, he's like, I'm making her bottles for the day before because I asked him to help me out in the mornings. Like I said, it's super hectic around the house. So he was making her bottles, and then he didn't come fast enough to get her. And we don't have a headboard on our bed right now because we're in a situation or whatever. And I punched the wall behind me. And it made a little hole. Because, it's, come on, it's a little cheap wall anyways. And, like, I was laying down to sleep, and I was like, and she kept screaming. She's like, ah, and I was so tired. So I was just like, sorry. So sorry. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry. Anyways, so I just go boom like that, and she doesn't stop crying. My husband doesn't come and get her, so I finally throw the mask off, and I throw my phone on the floor, and I get up and I comfort her, and I try to remember she's sick, and she needs. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Don't even know what I was saying. I think I was saying about my daughter and that I punched the wall, and I'm so sorry. Anyways, that was yesterday. This morning was still a little bit crazy. Yeah, so where I'm at today, back to this. I am receptive, but I'm not able to really execute. I'm right now, I feel like I'm in this place where I can understand and I can see everything that needs to be done, and I can strategically thinking in my head, like, okay, this is what I'm gonna have to do for this, and that. I actually even talked to my husband this morning, and I sent him a text message just saying, like, hey, I know you already help us out a lot, and he does, but also he's the husband, so it's like, whatever. But he does so much. He really does. But I do too. And then there is still so much to do that I have to ask him for even more help, which I feel so bad about, but I need help, and so I'm going to ask for help because it's just, I need it. So that's where I'm at now. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you all about what my plan is to make this current situation better, and mainly it's just ask for help and still maybe just only do the minimum, only do like, yeah, what absolutely has to be done, and that's things like washing bottles, feeding my children, laundry absolutely has to be done. I'm currently have a load in the washer and a load in the dryer. I told my husband, they're like, hey, I will fold the clothes, but if you can please just put it away, because it's one of those things that, like, I can't complete the task. Yeah. So that's, I think that's pretty much all that I really have. I did want to let you all know that I'm going to be uploading some shorts that maybe don't really make sense. I've been having conversations with my family, my cousins, and we've kind of just been putting our dirty laundry out there. We've shared a couple of videos with each other of like, look, I have, this mess here, and this is how I feel about this, and or we're like, hey, this is my successes, this is what I did today, and yeah, so that's that. That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. That's all I got. So thank you so much for coming back. Um, if you have any advice or feedback, please, please leave it in the comments. If you have my number, you can text me. I have been receiving some feedback via text message that I totally appreciate because I'm here for all the advice and all the help. I really am. I'm just trying to feel if I feel anything in my spirit that I forgot to say or that I want to say, and like there's genuinely not, so I'm not even gonna try to fake it. Yep, that's all I got. I'm making you a heart.